This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. It's tax time. You have all your tax information now, and now you're confused. Well, hit up MLL Financial Services to talk to some real experts about keeping as much of your money as possible and getting organized, handling bookkeeping, payroll, or just simple taxes, all right? Call them, get an inquiry today, and they can guide you along the way. It's very important. MLLfinancial.com. All the info is below. Let's get right into the news. Well, Joe Budden confirms that he was considered for the Breakfast Club before its debut. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. People get on these shanty. He was on Club Shay Shay, and people just like to talk sometimes. Like it's not like you're doing enough talking on your podcast, but you got to go to other people's podcasts and just add more information in. Like, I don't know about that. I think that was more. It's possible, but I highly doubt it. He's never said that before. Why would he say that now all of a sudden? Like he was in great demand back then. He wasn't. He did a little stint on Hot 97, covering for some morning show, and then I don't know. Joe Budden was all over the place around that time. Corey Holcomb. Speaking about Joe Budden was very critical of Corey Holcomb because he put his hands on a woman on a video. And that's completely understandable. Corey Holcomb had no right to punch a woman in the face. It was disgusting. But Joe Budden, of all people, criticizing him when he's been accused of putting his hands on multiple females. Bro, this is why Joe Budden was defending Fabulous before. Joe Budden's not this great guy people think he is on podcasting now. He's put his hands on women. He pretends to defend women, but honestly, he's questionable on a lot of things. I could name multiple things. Is he great at his podcast? Absolutely. Okay, I'm not taking away from him, but let's not pretend he's some amazing hero guy that capes. Come on, stop. It's got to stop. And Corey Holcomb has got his own issues. He's funny and everything, but he's got his own issues. Everybody has their issues. These are just dark. These are dark, unforgivable issues here. 21 Savage claims he is not 21 Bot. He says he chimes in with academics and says, "Well, that's cap, bro. Why would I bot 25 million? I would really do 100 million if I was gonna bot." What? People like to do it in a believable way. Maybe he just doesn't know he botted. His label probably botted for him because probably didn't look like he was gonna do so well, and he wasn't. The album sucks. It's horrible. It's a horrible album. You notice how people come out with albums now and they fizzle right away? Like Cardi B, big artist, comes out with an album. She stopped working the album. She did SNL the other day just to promote her tour that's about to happen. No more music videos came out. Nothing. And the tour's not really just promoting the album. Like, you got to put out music videos. You got to do more talk shows and everything. She's not doing anything. She's talking about going to the Super Bowl this weekend and spending $1.5 million on tickets and everything to celebrate Stefan Diggs, her boyfriend, being there. $1.5 million. You should save. When you're blessed in a position to make that kind of money, you should make it work for you, not give it away and not flush it down the toilet. That $1.5 million could be invested multiple ways, and it could bring her back a lot of money. It could pay for a lot of her bills, and she could buy a treasury and get back 4%. Or no, I'm sorry, 3.6. She could get back 3.6% on a treasury in just 1 year. That's good. That's easy money. Just sits there and makes her money. So 21 Savage says that he was not botting, whatever. Jay-Z sits down with L.A. Russell, and he wants to sign him. Oh, he did sign him, actually, I think. He did sign him. And we're going to get to that in a second, but it's crazy that L.A. Russell wasn't he totally independent? And it all comes down to people don't want you to be independent, you know? Technically, he's not independent now. Academics was also very critical of rap media protecting Jay-Z after the files dropped. Well, I think these files are unbelievable. I don't believe in protecting Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z's done a lot of damage to a lot of things, okay? I think he does more harm than he helps. That's me personally. But I do not believe, like, there's certain things that are in there that are victim accountings that sounds like a crazy person. So I'm sure there's a lot of credible ones. Some of them sound like lunatics. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, some stuff just doesn't make sense in there. I'm not saying Jay-Z's never done any dirt. He probably has done a lot of weird stuff, I'm sure. But I don't believe he's in the files here. This is like Pusha T was a handler and Jay-Z was just in the room with wine. Like, come on. It just seems unbelievable to me, but trust me, I'm not bought out or anything. It just seemed that particular. I would believe a lot of other things with Jay-Z versus this. I believe he snakes a lot of people. I believe he signs people to deals and then does them dirty. He's more of a self-serving person. He's not out here to help anybody but himself and Beyonce. 50 Cent does not let his ex off the hook. Keeps the pressure on her. So there's this $1 million case against her for talking out and talking down against him, basically defamation. This is because she says Tompkins' behavior was intentional. She specifically referenced the very agreement she breached. He bought her life story. She's not supposed to speak about their past, but she did anyways. She actively breached it, stating it was something that was going to have to be worked out legally. If I were her, I would settle out with him and come to some agreement and recant everything, because you're going to lose this. And we all know why she started speaking out. She stopped getting that child support money for her son, who's now over 18. Well, 50's kid. I'm sure there's something that could be worked out here behind, and she should just try to work something out with him and be done. Because honestly, this ain't gonna work. She should just, like, I don't know. Might be beyond that point at this point. And we're not talking about the one on the right. We're talking about the one on the left here, the first baby mom. So Floyd Mayweather takes Showtime to court, and here's some details on that. So he believes they owe him $325 million. Now, he did arguably make those what were they, like, pre-fight reality shows big on Showtime, and definitely they made a lot of money. Now, he's also taking his ex-manager to court as well. He believes he helped swindle him out of money. So he says he made $1 billion during his career. 50-0 fighter claims all the money didn't make it to his bank account. He's now taking Showtime, claiming they played a big role in his ex-manager screwing him out of hundreds of millions of dollars. Mayweather says he's trying to recover hundreds of millions of dollars in misappropriated funds and damages resulting from long-running elaborate scheme of fraud. Al Heyman. Allegedly, let's see. So it says fraud allegedly perpetrated by his longtime advisor Al Heyman. It is now claiming Heyman got a substantial participation and aid from Showtime. Let's see. Showtime and Espinoza are listed as defendants while Heyman is not being taken to court. Floyd claims Heyman, with whom he worked for over a decade, misappropriated a significant portion of his career earnings to the tune of whopping $340 million. He says he did so with the help of Showtime. Let's see. Is Heyman? Wait. Al Heyman. Really? Wasn't this guy the guy that changed his career at the same time? I don't know. After alleged tussle over Fabulous, Sky Marlene says Stefan Diggs is the only rich man she's claiming to be linked to. You only see me boot up with one guy. Stop putting every rich guy on me. I'm born and raised in New York, not Kansas. We all know each other. I just know Fabulous. Gonna make my other guy mad. And I don't like that. Let's talk about Stefan Diggs. It's crazy that Stefan Diggs can manage this thing with Cardi B and have all these other girls around. We're going to get to this other news on the next one. This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace. Tax time is here and it can be difficult. Talk to an expert at MLLFinancial.com and get some guidance on everything, whether it's simple taxes or more complex taxes where you're talking about bookkeeping, payroll. These people can help you plan everything out so you can keep more of your money and do everything properly, all right? So hit the QR code on the screen or go to MLLFinancial.com. Everything's below. And stay confident in filing your taxes and setting up an organized plan for the future. These people are professionals, and there's so many things in the tax code you might be missing that benefit you. So make sure you hit up a professional today at MLLFinancial.com.